Surely I should be... A growth spurt by now. Before? Well, the author is about to release a new movie! Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective... no!
Excuse me, but do you know if the
Huh? Who are you? Paimon doesn't recall seeing...
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks like I...
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always...
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilette wishes to see you.
Nourilette? She wants to see us again already?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilette in person.
If you say so, but... Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit. Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for...
Given that we've already made the trip...
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should... The situation... If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic... I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her, I sincerely advise you to refuse her. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to child. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of... I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper
No, we shouldn't.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. It's like a fight between two...
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly.
It was just in a...
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information to...
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities. Besides, you'll be at the meeting.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court, but more importantly, when did I agree to join...
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone.
Lady Farina.
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and... So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go...
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, to make this tea party even more lively.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Hello. The pleasure...
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the... Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to... All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. That is something truly worth cherishing.
Now then, you have come
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Yes, as you surmised. Understanding child's situation is indeed... As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been... Were anything to happen in Fontaine... So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled.
An outright refusal. Very well. Okay. You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to... It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple...
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there. And diplomat... However, if you absolutely must...
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did... We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time. So we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your... I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and...
Could the knave be?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina
So maybe that's not...
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the Fortress of Meripede, the details are still unclear. Special guards oversee the fortress, and I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my...
So this is what you wanted...
Yes. I would like you... This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to... The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along...
So that means we bought ourselves some time!
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. And secondly, is the consideration of the...
Isn't it just Fontaine's
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile. Just as the fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but all we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security. But although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress. So, are you two willing to accept my...
Yeah.
You two have my... We will rendezvous.
A paradise.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath.
Oh, right. Even though, on second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time, you will be compensated according to the highest standards.
Now that's more like...
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this.
Make my escape. Ha! Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fonta, thank you. That cake was pretty good. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always... But...
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the...
Hey! You can't hear a cake!
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now.
You know we can...
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention...
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the...
About that,
It's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the... He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything. Oh, if I could write an exclusive...
you make...
Of course! I wouldn't ask you to...
All right, you got a deal. We'll do...
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get going! Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she? I'm out of here! All right, Neverlet, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to...
Whoa! So you have to go...
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths. The fortress of Meripede is... But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think.
Paimon hopes...
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, the Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede. But that... All right. It's about...
Don't worry, we won't...
Good.
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest...
Like we...
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paper.
Got a dash.
Illusion shattered!
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to... Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one?
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows?
Yeah, right. As if. And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just...
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will go...
Yep. I'll take it from... Okay, let me see.
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission.
Wait.
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious... And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount... Now I've seen everything. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshot.
Oh, all right. But be...
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow.
Oh, okay.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.
So, are you one of the guards here? Did Paimon not—
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupon?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess Mora means nothing here. Here, coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem.
So, credit coupons are—
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, no matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot in. Everyone starts from the same place, and you have a chance at a new I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness, and this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede—
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering?
I've told you enough for free. Any more
So all you care about is Mora!
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the fort? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Oh, right. We're on someone else's— If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but...
Someone important?
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the guard.
Wait! You know about it?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid, and as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the chief.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
My profuse apologies.
So this is the Duke.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was... I see. In that case, I regret...
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with...
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already...
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Can't touch me! Make my escape.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the...
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves. But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of... Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria.
Welfare mule? You mean...
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just for fish like you who just arrived with nothing. You'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons. It was only after His Grace became the administrator. Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole life.
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupon, but trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here, if nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. That would only make things... So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that...
Your Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also... Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic... Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems...
Let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this
Pancration matches? And you can...
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why? Are you interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that...
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Make my escape. Make my escape. Can't catch me! Make my escape.
Your Grace.
What time indeed? Time waits for no one.
My...
Jeez. That guy's so...
Sorry.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping area.
The production zone? What does it...
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just...
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earnest. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and... Oh? Is...
It's nothing. Paimon... Make my escape.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time?
Not yet, unfortunately. Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all...
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could...
Oh, then these two must be some important...
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's...
Oh, so the tour part is...
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask...
Well, this is our first time here.
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria.
You should at least try to be excited.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your...
Wow! It looks delicious! Never made it sound...
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw?
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you...
Oh! You mean...
Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful...
Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal, the crime rate in Fontaine would...
Excuse me, did I hear you mention Uh.Welcome just now? I've been
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so...
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop...
Oh, that's good. But
No news is good. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you...
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this. Monsieur Uh.Welcome's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Uh.Welcome. But after this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new...
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Yeah, Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning, and maybe something like, "Hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try." Yeah. And besides, so we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten. You mean? Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! He's in prison anyway! Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a... It looks like a magician's prop. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up and what in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something up. If you say so, we can... Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay?
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here? If you don't want to
sorry!
No escape!
Make my escape.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've...
Yep, we just arrived yesterday.
Don't interrupt me when I...
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance with your fist. Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons and...
Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with... So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. You got this! Great! Now we can report back to the foreman and give him...
Huh. This one is... tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman. He's so scary that Paimon could... he Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else. Where could he be? and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you
Oh?
little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find...
Sorry.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two...
That's right. My brother simply can't.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought...
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together...
And then...
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to
Yep, we should be released.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think that...
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, so I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. We were instructed by the father of our house, the knave, to come...
Told you so!
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard. Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to... The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries. But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that have infiltrated we believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Huh? How did she manage to...
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's gnosis might be in...
So it's all about the gnosis.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you?
Bingo! The knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Child's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used the situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere, almost like a bargaining chip.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise...
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child too, then...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation?
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis.
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we... Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything,
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the Fortress of most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to you should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear! Paimon's starving after all that work today. Sweet dreams.
Rain outlines your fate.
Make my escape. He wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again. But life...
You think so, mate? If I had a... Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the... I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules, and not what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The truth is, this place has a...
Huh? Hidden...
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one...
Really? Oh.
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, in that case, would you tell us some...
Come on, mate.
Paimon understands, but...
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even... I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me V-Doc.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from... Yeah. It might be a good place, but... Like... we were... So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we... But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue... Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your... They weren't kidding. Credit coupon... Nighty-night, traveler. You seem to have something on your mind. Is that even possible? Oh, Child's vision! So maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day. What's the plan for today? Let's go! It's time...
Look who decided to show up! Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. I'm on speed.
Hey there, fellow shiftmates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought...
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before.
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about... Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Alright. Seeing as I'm the one, truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourself...
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, if you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you, now would I?
You mean, even you have never tried to work?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers could. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. He disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones.
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be...
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really... What is this garbage? What would you like to do this? Sure, if we're... And away I go!
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons.
And if we lose the game...
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor. Okay, great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, but the second you mess up the order, you lose. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up? Thanks for your patronage, mate.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said! Huh?
Not bad. Not bad.
Seems we had a protect. Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. Paimon still feels completely exhausted from... What do you have planned for... Right, we just need to...
Look who decided to show up! Get your butts in gear and get to work! Time's a waste. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to...
Sure. Let's just say... Nice! We did well. Ooh, Paimon's had it. That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop? Oh, Paimon feels a shiver, but it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cap. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no... Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Wait, what? What in the world is this? Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What do you think is going on? Is this the... No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you... Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals.
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and shout out.
How could this be fun? What should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Yeah, looks like... What would you like to do this afternoon? Since we have time now, let's... Make my escape.
Oh, hello.
No need to be...
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and I... Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I am.
Wait,
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start... What? Please, don't say anything like that. In the eyes of His Grace...
doing?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major, I think I just pulled something. Little mishaps like this are...
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as a...
Shh. I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in...
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siege Wing gets off.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siege Wing's always super...
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn credit coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But, before I forget...
Huh?
I've been here longer than you, so credit coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are...
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette.
Illusion shattered!
Hey, look! There's something here! That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Is he a fan? He must have dropped this. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from... As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also... Ooh. This all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework. And as for the notebook...
Hey! It's the Traveler. No need, just like His Grace said, paying attention to every little detail.
Make my escape. Siege Wing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary?
Hello, Traveler. Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patience to
enjoy.
It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe
Are you talking about pets or people?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclude. See, We Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe.
Wait, Melazines can see?
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're take care of your body, make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work, and don't put...
We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder. Make my escape. Okay, you should rest. So after working a few days straight, we got some... Has our investigation turned up anything useful? Really? Well, we'll keep searching for more... Maybe we can make some... What do you have planned for... After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quick. Yeah, it's good to... your time and savor. What would you like to do this afternoon? Sure! If we're not going to work, then let's kill some time at the pancreation ring.
Oh, back for another try? I hope you brought enough credit coupons this time. All right, then.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancreation match yet, have? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
But we don't know anything about the fighters. How can we...
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have...
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it?
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too. Might as well tell you about it, since... Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxes, something bad will happen.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose, Coop? And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents, however, in the final match, the organizers told him, and after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken. In his eyes, supporting both boxers.
So you mean it's like...
No, he was always wearing a mask.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh? We will?
You're not serious, are you? Look, here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try. Just don't come running back to me if something happens.
We woke up so early today that Paimon's been nodding off all afternoon. Good thing it's finally time for bed. Oh, Paimon does... What do you have planned for... After working here so long, we're really... But doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty... Yeah, it's good to... Whoa! Isn't this the super... Paimon's gonna take her time and savor... What would you like to do this... Sure! If we're not...
Are you two here to buy tickets?
Who are the boxers in the next...
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from...
Are those their nicknames, or did...
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd... Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick... Huh? I can tell you're new to this, but maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no?
Oh, no need, no need.
Alright then, if you're absolutely sure.
Yeah,
Hey, traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something...
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look? Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this pack... Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Huh? Oh. It's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like... Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh! No way! Get that stuff away from Paimon! Paimon thinks we shouldn't... What do you have planned for us? Though it feels nice to slack off a little.
inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.